Hi all, this is Dr. J and Spike.
Hello.
Streaming live.
Live from
Long
Long Island.
Island, New York.
Long Island, New York.
Yeah,
Are
the
there other
weather is
Long Islands?
pretty good today.
Today was nice. Are there any other Long Islands besides New York's Long Island?
There's Long Island. Isn't there a Long Island in Jersey or something?
There's a Long Beach Island
Long Beach
in New Jersey, and there's certainly Long Beach in California.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the question is there another Long Island besides ours? Are we the Long Island?
It's such a generic name. Hey, Greg. Greg, you guess where Greg is from?
Greg is from Long Island too, so maybe he knows the answer. Because when I just traveled recently and people ask me where you're from, and I say Long Island, figuring that it's popular enough, but you actually have to say Long Island, New York. Yeah. I mean, it's not like when the Simpsons live in Springfield, they make a big joke that you don't know which Springfield they live in because they're about
hey, Clarence
1,000 Springfields.
Clarence is from upstate New
York.
Where it's a little bit colder than where we live.
Oh yeah. They're starting their winter now.
Clarence, what's the temperature up by you today? I don't know if he knows. Cold today, yeah.
Yep. Well,
Crypto Kitty is on.
What do we think about oil?
I think oil is got a shot to go. Let's see if I can get my thumb in the right place. Come on.
Yeah, right. Well, oil was very high for a little while last night.
You got it? You got the direction?
You got the direction.
There's too much going on in the straits of wherever.
Hormuz.
Whatever. Too much going on. Too much.
It's a narrow little strip. Only 2 sea lanes. So you learn a lot about when tragedy hits.
How much a barrel for WTI? $75? Why not $75?
Not yet, but
no, I'm saying.
Yeah.
My prognostication is $75.
Well, let's hope for peace and keep it at 60. How's that?
Okay, that's fair enough. But there's enough general unrest and Iran moving ahead with their nuclear program. Even if there's not another shot fired, there's general tension in that area.
Yeah, as is always. I think I was born in '61. I don't think there was ever a time when there wasn't unrest in the Middle East. It was sort of that joke. It's sort of an old joke that essentially, with a punchline is, despite how unscrutable it is, that problem might be easier to solve than some other ones. I'll have to tell you that joke offline because it's a little salty.
CVM going into next week. The bird get ready for the short attack. Chirp, chirp. All right, I'm going to give you a bottom number. The birdie's bottom number was 5 something. My absolute bottom, should there be a severe short attack, which I don't think will happen, is 651. I don't say it's getting there, but that's my absolute bottom on CVM. In other words, the double bottom that was put in earlier, a couple of months ago, will hold on CVM.
Well, that would be nice.
That's in the worst case. You're welcome, Cody. But
you're quite welcome.
I'm thinking it's getting there, Cody. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're not going to avoid. You're not going to avoid some hit there.
I think there's support at around 7.25. So that will be tough to take out. The people will start to say, oh, the 200, that's the 200.
Right.
The 200 has held several times in the past. I think it holds again. I'm not saying it doesn't test the waters below the 200, but then it comes back up. There's too much money out there waiting to get in. Brooklyn is waiting to get in or add to her position. Too much out there. So I don't think the shorts will dare to hang around for long. It's really a quick short raid rather than a short attack. In other words, day trade type thing.
So you don't think this has anything to do with the expansion in the number of shares, that whole dilution business?
Oh no, that was such a minor dilution. Silly. That was actually a plus.
Net it ended up being that, because all the news about that was good. That they could do some more with that money.
And the fact that Aegis Capital took every last share they could have taken.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Where's my thumb?
There we go. Could you find your thumb?
That's a thumbs up.
That's a thumbs up. We have to make sure the writing there says that it's CVM at 725.
Who do you think has the inside scoop better? Me, you, the shorts, or Aegis Capital?
Good point. Yeah, see, I'm spending my money. You're spending your money. Everybody else is spending. Aegis Capital is spending a lot of other people's money.
A lot of effing money.
And they are a lot more accountable. Me, I'm only accountable to my wife. She doesn't know about half of what I'm doing.
Buckhead Creek says he's getting his piggy bank out.
Yeah, just in case, right?
Crack it open.
He's calling it a buying opportunity.
Well, Buckhead Creek has been buying since about 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what does he want to cost average up?
He asked me at the time between a few different stocks, CVM, some oil company that in Texas said they had nothing other than a couple of holes in the ground, and maybe one other one, another penny stock. So I turned thumbs down on the other two and said CVM is a thumbs up. And Buckhead Creek became a bigger bull than me on CVM.
Well, but we still recommend diversification. And I'm still big on my waters, just so everybody knows. Fresh water.
See, this is what I'll tell you. This is why the shorts can't go too crazy. That's why. You see what Buckhead Creek said?
Yes.
That is why the shorts can't go too crazy.
Right, exactly, because everybody just buy them up.
No, Buckhead Creek alone could stop the short attack. You don't understand. Buckhead Creek. Once he breaks out the piggy bank, look out.
So he'll be a rival to this capital management company.
Buckhead Creek told me he's a tiny little farmer. He's betting the farm on CVM.
He's betting the farm.
But
almost literally.
I'm calling his bluff. He's a multinational agricultural corporation. He had me praying for him at 3 when he went into it.
Yeah, right. Well,
Buckhead
people at 3 making money, so they shouldn't complain.
Buckhead Creek, I'm so fond of you, Buckhead Creek. You're one of my favorite people from way back. Buckhead Creek and Greg and some of the others, Clarence, we go back a ways already. Cody, thank you. I'm looking to add on this dip. I added today, Cody.
Did you?
I added at $7.99.
What? Well,
$7.99.
7-11. Here we go.
$7.99. And like Buckhead Creek, I am going to break out my piggy bank if it goes to 7.25.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Breaking open the piggy bank today. I bought just this much. This much today. I nibble. You know what I mean?
Relatively speaking.
7.25. I'm going to buy about that much.
Well, after hours trading, maybe people listening to you. It's up a penny now in after hours trading.
Look, I don't influence the market and see.
You sure?
As always,
you're amazing.
As always, we're going to do just our opinions, strictly our own. They do not constitute investment advice, and Buckhead Creek doesn't constitute investment advice, and Clarence doesn't constitute investment advice, and Cody doesn't, and Crypto doesn't,
and even if you take the opposite of what I say, which some people are using as a strategy, that doesn't count as advice either.
Let's say Dr. J is a freaking genius, and I'm right 70% of the time. What about the other 30% of the time?
Well,
I've had some real terrible clunkers, let me tell you. Terrible. And I hope that, I feel that this isn't one of them, but you don't know. You don't know.
Well, there's time.
You don't know until the envelope is open, so to speak.
Talking Oscars now.
Yeah, you don't know who the winner is until the
sometimes you don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know till after.
Sometimes,
like Moonlight thought they were a loser, and it turns out they were the winner.
What do you say we take a look at the chart of CVM?
That'd be fine. I'm looking at it. It's very interesting. So I would love everyone else to see it.
Today, when I was away, it rebooted and it wiped out everything. So I may not even have an RSI. I may not even have volume. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's take a look.
Oh, well, we could look at it with fresh eyes then.
Yeah. We'll get through it. We'll look at a few different ones. I want to look at amrn, CVM. I want to look at Acassi. I want to look at all the losers of the week.
Well, at least my taste of the pots didn't do too well today either, much as it was.
I want to look at Amazon. I want to look at the IWM.
We should definitely look at Amazon. Even if whether or not there's an opportunity in there. Well,
what does Dr. J say? What do I say about Amazon?
When in doubt, buy.
That's one thing I say.
It's just the same.
The other thing I say is, no, that's the same thing. It's never the wrong time to buy Amazon.
There's never a wrong time to buy it? Well, you're probably right.
And it's never the wrong time. You can't sell it and look to buy it. Occasionally, I trade it. All right. It's so slow and low. Oh, maybe it's, I guess it's screen. Windows. It changed everything. What did Windows? All right, let's look at CVM.
Switch operating systems.
It gave me a black background. I believe me, it's a mystery to me. Maybe somebody got into my house while I was. And
while you're doing that, why don't you give me your opinion on the Vikings 49ers game on Saturday? Do you have an opinion on that?
Cousins looked pretty good winning that game.
He did. I mean, there was a little bit of controversy again. It wasn't without controversy. Again.
What are the points on that game?
I don't even know because I'm just looking somewhere at a different website. But yeah, it would be worth looking. I'll let you know while you're loading up what the spreads are. But yeah, certainly. I mean, at least the odds, based on the prices off the odds that I've been working on, 49ers are a much, much, much more likely, according to Vegas, to go into the Super Bowl than the Vikings are. So, I'm going to have to imagine. So I'm going to have to imagine that the spread then is going to be pretty high.
7. No, 7.
Do you have it? What are you're asking?
7.
Yeah, it's 7. Jerry,
No.
Dr. J, Dr. J is it's San Francisco -7. And what do you think Baltimore, Tennessee is? What do you think the spread is there?
I think that was an easy spread to make,
All right. Oh, what, for 7 for San Francisco?
7
I don't know.
points was an easy spread to guess.
Right. Now, what about the Baltimore-Tennessee spread? Do you have a guess on that one?
I mean, accolades for a lot of small accolades.
I'm sort of missing you
I
here.
don't know what I'm looking at with this. What the heck? I don't like what this
All right.
did to me.
So in the meantime, I'll let everybody know that the spread from the Baltimore Ravens have a 9-point spread over the Tennessee Titans.
That
That's
makes
interesting.
sense.
I mean, all I have to do is win by 1 in order to make it into the next. So these big spreads always bother me. But yeah,
It
I
does.
mean, obviously you have to pick a side. And Kansas City's 9.5 over Houston, which is again a very high spread, even though it's clear Kansas City's going to win that game.
What happened?
And believe it,
why is I don't follow that well football. Why did Tannehill take the place of Mariota? He got hurt, Mariota?
not sure.
See, I don't know whether they benched him or he got hurt. I assume he got hurt.
You know, I always ask my son these questions. He's my encyclopedia.
Right.
All right, so, and he's not here right now. It's just me and you. Somebody, maybe one of our chat friends has.
Look how slow
cabinet
it
guys
is.
on.
Look at how slow my Chrome is.
Wow.
I hit interval one day and I wrote line. It didn't change to a line chart yet. So I don't know.
Cabinet guy is here listening to us.
But look, we're still pretty even from line chart. I want a bar chart. So it's not the computer, it's Dr. J.
Dr. J is there. You go.
Yeah.
Well, it's not very colorful for you, but it's something.
This is not my usual looking chart, but all right, I'll take it.
No, that candle at the very end.
That's a big MF candle. Where are the colors? I mean,
yeah.
Why I can't see the open, the close. I can't see nothing. Oh, because I wrote bar instead of candle.
Cabinet guy says the Patriots aren't going to win next week. I'm so heartbroken.
My old age is showing tonight, and that means I'm going to get a lot of nasty comments about being a sundowner, having senility, having Alzheimer's, other horrible diseases.
The digital divide.
Yeah, just because I made 14 mistakes so far.
Are those bells you?
Yeah, that's a ring. You heard of the ring?
Yeah, what is that?
Somebody's trying to break into my house right now.
All your money's in the stock market. Don't they know that?
Yeah. Oh, look, that beautiful
what are they going to get?
That beautiful trend line is not still in place, but I assume this means red or down on. This is messed up. CVM was down on day. Shouldn't this be the red color?
One would think, except maybe you got a.
The red and the green are backwards.
Yep.
I mean, they're making me totally nuts looking at these charts. But this is a red candle. Pretend green is red. Pretend red is green. Can you do that?
There you go. Yes.
I think I can do that.
You can do that. It's actually not really. It's pink and blue. This is for the colorblind. It's a white dress with gold trimmings.
All
not
right.
a blue dress with black trimmings.
I'm not senile. I happen to be blue-green colorblind, and that's all my life.
Right, just those specific colors.
So therefore, if I get blue and green mixed up, please don't say I'm senile. It just means I'm blue-green colorblind. Now, pink and red, my excuse for pink and red is that I'm very bad at colors.
Right. So the pink is the girls, which is good.
Yeah.
And the blue is the boys, which is bad if you're reading this chart.
All right. Ooh,
Okay.
This is a confusing shot, and I don't have
Well, that last
my.
candle goes over your trend line. Your
I
your
don't
mini
have
little
my.
trend
I
line.
don't even have my moving averages in this. Can I put that in? Or
Yeah,
probably
you're still above. Actually, the bottom of just so you know, the bottom of that candle hits the 50.
the bottom of the candle is touching the 50, so it
It is
closed at
indeed touching the 50.
right here. Ah,
Right.
so now
Yep.
support. That's a nice
Yeah.
close.
And plus it's up a slight bit on after hours trading. So
That's
that
helpful.
might still be support.
That's sort of helpful.
Yeah.
Look at this. It put the downward move in green, down 66 cents. Don't tell me this is blue up on top.
Oh, fine. Yeah. Oh no,
That's great.
that's is that a minus sign in green? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I
Isn't
get it.
that green?
That does look
Don't-
green, but I'm calling it blue anyway, just so that my mnemonic helps everybody.
Is
Who's sitting
that
here?
really? Is that seriously blue? I'm really gonna flip if that's really
It's
blue.
not. It's a mauve, if you will.
I don't want comparison. I don't want indicators. I want moving average, moving average. I
There
want
you go.
all right, the 50 is fine. It's giving it to me in some funny iridescent color. I'll take it. There it is.
There you
That's
go.
fine. Let's change that now to,
There, so you see the
let's say,
50.
oh, come on. Not having any luck. Moving average.
Well,
I'll change.
there's your 50.
And you want the 100, right?
Do you do 100? I usually do the 200 with it.
I think it hit the 50, bounced off of it, and may have closed above the 100. That's what I think happened.
Okay, because the 200 is well lower than. Oh, actually, I don't even have the
So
200. I
this
do
is
what they
the
call an
100.
exponential moving average. I like.
It closed right on the 100 and above the 50.
Gotcha.
Now let's look at the 200. If I can click on the right thing. All right. 200.
See,
All of this is
nobody could accuse you of not knowing your tech. It's they're probably just going to say that you should buy more expensive tech. Is probably what they would
anybody
say.
can excuse me, can accuse me or excuse me of anything. Either way.
Because you know what you're looking at. You know how to get it. We all know that.
I know my shit.
Yeah, your stuff.
Oh, my stuff. Excuse me.
Right. No, nobody could accuse you of not knowing computers.
Yeah. So look, I'm saying you got support right here. What's wrong with 725? And look at how it stopped at the 200 back here in the 24th of October. Look how it stopped at the 200 back here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has a history of stopping at the 200 on pullbacks. Here's another one, rather. Yeah. I'd stopped at some average. That's the 200, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the 200. So it stops a lot at the 200, and why should it go below it this time?
No reason to believe it would.
No. So I don't see
No.
Birdie.
So I mean, like I said, I use the 200 exponential moving average only because I like to give
Look at this
more recent
low.
data.
I understand where Birdie's coming from. $6 was the low back here in 1024. So on a tremendous bear rate, it could test that low, go a little bit below it, and then come rip roaring back. So it's conceivable it gets to 595, like Birdie said. And look what happened last time that low. It wound up closing at $6. No, closed at 7. Where did it close at? I'm getting confused again. Closed at 671. Yeah, 671. That's because green is red. I keep forgetting. Green is red.
Right. Everything old is new again.
So I got to think.
Yeah, I mean, my other chart is put a support at least at most. I mean, you don't have. I got a 698 support right now, which will only go up over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
In terms of the chart I'm looking at. Yeah. So this idea of going below 7 into the 5s. I guess that would.
I could throw in a fib retracement from here to there, just for the hell of it, to see what a 2/3 pullback would, a 62% pullback would bring us.
Right. But I can't say that going below 6.
I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm not.
Nah, not with that technology.
I want to look
actually, we have somebody come on asking whether or not we are value or growth investors. This is what in terms of sort of self-identifying. I know I am a value investor.
Yeah, you buy that.
A lot of the stocks we look at though aren't really what we would call value stocks. These really low valued, high leverage pharmaceuticals aren't what I would call value, right?
My best way of answering that is I have a speculative portfolio. I have a conservative portfolio. So I'm an everything investor, depending on the portfolio I happen to be trading in.
Yeah, no. When you play around with individual stocks, it's hard to do that. But it's hard to call yourself a value person versus a growth person. When you're buying mutual funds, you could actually explicitly say this is what I am. But while we're playing with these individual stocks here and there and playing these individual games, it's hard to say which ones we would look at. I mean, value stocks are not as much fun as these in terms of talking about them and play and quote unquote playing.
Well, the answer is, for the purpose of this vlog, I am not a value investor.
Nor a growth investor, for that matter.
I am a swing trader, speculator.
Yeah.
Biotechnology.
Marijuana.
What do I want to call myself? Expert?
No, you don't want to do that.
Well, what's the definition of an expert? You know?
According to what the 10,000 hours, having worked at something for 10,000 hours, the Malcolm Gladwell definition.
No, according to Dr. J, what's the definition of an expert?
I don't know. Is this another one of your vaudevillian jokes?
No, it's a legitimate statement.
Then I don't know the answer. I was going to say
the answer is an expert is someone who knows one fact more than you do.
Okay.
That's an expert. You learn something every day from Dr. J just by tuning in. You may get very mixed up about colors.
Right.
But you're going to learn something, that's for sure. If you stay with me and not switch me off because you think I'm a sundowner or that I'm senile.
That's funny.
I assure you, I'm not senile. I have a lot of things that I am, but I'm not senile. All right. Let's take a look at another loser, amrn. Can we do that?
Yes, you might as well. And then, I guess we'll end it later on with the good news, the Amazon sort of upbeat
Amazon
stuff.
is kind of mixed news.
Yes, let's do amrn first, especially one of our followers is asking about amrn today.
I was tempted to sell all my amrn today and come back in later because I felt it was going lower. But I only sold about a quarter of it. I sold it when it broke. This is today, right? So what the heck did it break?
Today's today, yes.
It must have broken this low, and I felt it was going to fill the gap right here. That's what scared me when it broke. When it took out this low, I said, Dr. J is out. But I didn't pull the trigger on everything. I think that's where I sold. Let me just draw the line. That low is, no, I sold above that. Where did I sell? And why did I sell? It's confusing to me from this picture. Oh, this is going the other direction. Again, I'm confused.
What are you charting the puts?
So it bounced back to close. It was lower, right? It was much lower.
Yes, today was that kind of day.
It was 1861. I sold when it busted 20, I think. What was the high? It opened in 1981. I think I sold on the open when it gapped down. Yeah, when it took these lows out. That's what it was. That's what it was. Now I remember. What the heck? Yeah, okay, this is where I sold, right? This was my sell signal.
What number is that?
When the low of the day back here, which was 20. So when it busted 20, I said double bottom has been taken out, sell. But I didn't sell enough. And I don't remember what the heck I sold at. I think I tweeted it. Just below 20 somewhere. Well, what was the high of the day? I don't think I got that. 1980. Maybe I sold in the 1970s, 1980s. I don't remember. It's pretty early. So,
weren't you planning on seeing this guy make it into the 30s at some point?
I still am, but doesn't mean I buy it back, right?
Yeah, I guess you have plenty of opportunities now.
And I only sold 25%. So,
yeah, because this was one of the ones that you liked in a.
It's still like it. Doesn't mean I don't like it.
Right, exactly. Like is like, but still take a profit when you can, or cut your losses when you can.
All right, so in other words, if it gets down to this level here, about 18 and change, I'll buy that quarter back. That's what I'm looking at. It may not get that far. It may just find support at this average here. But I think we're not done testing, the support probably here.
Right. Yeah, I got a support line.
I mean, just because I sold the quarter doesn't mean it has to go straight up, does it?
That's right, because it's you doing it, not me.
Sure, it doesn't mean it has to go straight up. But no matter what, I'm wrong, because if it goes down to my target at above 18, why didn't I sell more? And if it goes straight up, why did I sell any? So I'm damned if it does and damned if it doesn't. Do you see that?
I do.
Oh, you know who I did by any chance, did Jake show up here?
No. I don't see Jake here. Lynn wants to know about scph.
Jigglypuff with his tandem.
Oh, tandem, right. Tandem, that's his pick for 2020.
Jigglypuff, your this is what's known as plagiarism. Not plagiarism. What do you call it when not in written form? When you say repeat what I said. I called tandem at 100 to go to 100 when it was about 40, about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
But of course it hasn't. So maybe this yeah. Maybe it is. Look, Jigglypuff, that's a good pick. Merrick, Dr. J, what do you think of the price action on amrn today? I think we discussed that, right?
Yeah.
Well, Dr. J, a little disgusted with the price action on amrn.
Yeah, we just did, right?
What's been the best trade for both of you over the last 5 years? My best is Biopath, BPTH. Jigglypuff's best is Biopath, BPTH. Dallas's best is Biopath, BPTH. We all got in at about.
Well, Lynn wants to know about SC Pharmaceuticals. She's asking about that.
Finish the Biopath story, right? we got in at about 4, doubled to 8. We bought more at 8. And we watched it go, some people watched it go to 78 or 72. What happened to me is I was in the gym when it went to 78, 72. So I got to sell it in the 30s by the time I got out of the gym.
I love that story.
But that was my best trade probably in the last 5 years. Almost definitely. What was the other question? My worst trade? You didn't ask me.
Oh, you were saying, are we doing a year-end review? Is that what's happening?
Well, no, over the last 5 years.
Oh, okay. I've only been on for a couple of months now, so a lot of reminiscing is sort of leaving me a little cold.
What was your best trade? Your worst trade? Go ahead.
Who mine? Do I want to talk about my best trade and worst trade? No, I don't. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. All right.
No, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take care of. There was an interesting call I wanted to take care of SCPH. Since you're doing charts anyway.
Did you see who came here exactly on time? Lynn was on time today.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to reward her.
Yeah, she's on time. What does Lynn have to say?
She said, "Hi. Well, my phone may turn off, but I may have no cells. Please read SCPH."
I'm going to do it because it's Lynn asking.
Yeah, that's what that's been my point. It's you have to. We play to our favorites, but you can easily become one of our favorites. It's not much. One compliment, and I'm all yours.
What was the symbol again? SP?
SC, like my initials, PH.
CPH. And that's something or other pharmaceuticals.
That's right. Like some company pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Actually, that one's going down after hours. Well, there was no after hours. It just went down 22 today.
It's called some strange name. SC Pharmaceuticals.
SC Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, I'm going to take a look to see what they sell.
I got to remember that pink is green.
Pink is good. Remember.
It's good. So what we have is a slight pullback. After a nice rally, we're still in trend line support. I mean, at first glance, I can't tell what average is which. Can you? They all look the same color to me. I cannot tell. This is
the 50 is the lower one, and
this is a 200. This is a 50.
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, like I said, I only track the 50 and the 200 exponentials. So.
Oh, okay. So this is the 50. So
50 is that. The 50,
but
right? Correct.
At least the 200 is in the right place, right? I think.
You know better than
let's just do a quick line. Nice trend line.
It certainly looks like a nice trend line for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice trend line support. All right. I mean, the straight line tells the whole story very often. So you might want to, you're looking at support right here at 556. And you're also looking at about the same area for the trend line support.
So you think this 4 is a double bottom?
I think we might bounce off the trend line, let's say at about 570. So, this looks okay to me so far. More than okay.
Yeah, certainly
if you got in here.
Lynn, do you know what these guys do? What they sell?
I have no idea. Do you know?
I was asking Lynn.
Oh, Lynn?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, see if she knows. Because
they all have nice stories,
Yeah, well.
Look at this long trend line that it broke. Beautiful long trend line that it broke. So you gotta feel very bullish about this stock from the chart. Looks like a bullish picture to me, without analyzing it too carefully.
Yes, I think so.
What else? Amazon we want to look at?
Yeah, let's look at Amazon before we go because it's starting to get late.
amzn. I forgot to send an email to Jake. Jake, forgive me. Or maybe I did send him an email. I think he just can't make it now. He's going to come Friday.
Okay.
You're not going to be here Friday, right?
No.
Jake is going to come on Friday.
That'd be nice.
All right, so Amazon. We have the same trend line that we had for Lynn's SC Pharmaceutical. Look at this. I felt like I didn't even change the picture, almost. So we've been in a nice uptrend on Amazon.
Yeah, indeed.
You might
you've been calling that for months.
Yeah. The low back here was what? 1,745. I can't even. The low 1,735. So from 1,735, we went up to 19. Well, it broke 19 today, pulled back.
Right.
What's it going to do? I think we're going to test the trend line. I think we get a little pullback here to about.
I'm thinking this is just going to follow what the more broader trends are. I mean, we just avoided a war, so everybody's right's got to be a little skittish today.
This looks like a nice spot to pull back to.
With that support line right there.
I'm gonna draw where I think I might add.
Okay.
I might add. Well, it's always the right time to buy Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. I keep forgetting that. You only tell me that every time I'm on the show.
But I tested you and you got it right. No, you didn't get it right.
I didn't get the exact quote right.
Right.
I just took my version of what you said. It's like my father says, clean your room. And I said, oh, that means I could take a nap? Okay.
So I think you can get a bargain on Amazon on a pullback to depending on when the pullback happens, it might pull back to the trend line support, maybe somewhere between there and there. So between 1880 and 1858. I think in other words, I think if you want to buy Amazon, while it's always the right time to buy Amazon, you might do a little better.
You're looking for a sale, of course.
Looking for a sale, yeah.
Whenever I shop on Amazon, I look for a sale.
Right, that's true.
I try not to pay retail when I'm on Amazon.
No, you're absolutely.
So why should I pay a premium for their stock then?
I just want to look at one more. IWM or the RUP or the Dow. Which should I do? The IWM, because that's the one that had big red engulfing candle 2 weeks ago, and it didn't really. It went down one day off that big red engulfing candle. Of course, that would turn out to be a blue one in this picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks green to me.
So this is it right here. The low was 165.43, and it never really. How low did it go? It went to as low.
Very long at all.
163.70. Not much, not a big deal. And where is it? What did it close at?
165.31. 165.31.
So it's basically where it was that Friday.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. In fact, what we have now looks like a dreidel.
Oh, is that another one of those? Is that another one of those technical terms?
Technical terms, a dreidel.
Instead of a dead cat drop, we have now the dreidel shape.
Look it up in all the technology TA books. It's a dreidel.
Okay.
You can double check me on that. Sometimes I need to be double checked.
No, right?
Fact check, like they do with Trump all the time.
Yeah, well.
But I don't think they do it anymore. They gave up.
Exactly. I think I was reading this morning, the New York Times, the number is over 2,000 right now.
Right.
The number of lies. So it's how do you go to war when somebody keeps lying to you?
2 weeks is a long time to get a whole lot of nothing on a big engulfing candle like this.
Right.
But at the same time, it's done nothing.
But maybe it's ready to strike.
Yeah, I think the effects of that engulfing candle just didn't happen.
Right.
It happened, but very, very little, very little. So I would forget about this engulfing and say it's going to make new highs. Being the
Something. Yeah.
So when do you buy? You buy right here.
You buy
Right
2
here.
days ago.
164.77, right around here. Why quibble if you want to go into this, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is an indicator for the much broader market, right?
Sure,
2000.
2,000 stocks.
Yeah.
Where Dow is only 30, and the
S&P 500 is 67.
And the S&P 500 is 500, obviously, and the Nasdaq, the Qs are 100. You're getting 2,000 stocks. It's a better indicator of the broad market, obviously. And this one, I think, at the end of a bull market, should outperform all the other three. Right now, it's a lagging. So unless we've already ended at the bull market, which doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it at all, does it?
This should,
like I said, not even a war scares this market. This is what gets me crazy.
Between the Qs, the IWMs, the diamonds, and the spiders, I would take a flyer on this one if I had new money. And I do have some new money, so I might actually put it back with my mouth.
Then you're right. You just sold some stock. You saying?
Yeah. So I might put my money. All right, so that's it for tonight, I guess. Unless somebody...
Yes, indeed. Yeah. No, we got no other major requests. We're pretty good.
All right. So let me say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We took your question earlier. Okay.
Yep, he was grateful.
We will humbly accept the title of great.
Yeah, I'll just take any compliment.
Any compliment.
Exactly.
Great.
Even if it's like, I like your glasses, I'll take that. I'll take, maybe you need a haircut and then you look even more handsome.
Lynn
I'll take that
just is congratulating me on what happened 6 months ago.
Exactly. When you were strolling down memory lane for a little while.
Jigglypuff, who is your fourth?
Oh, your 4-star Monster Lock this weekend.
Monster Lock.
I
don't have any.
Sorry, me neither.
I don't have any.
So you say when in doubt by Amazon. I say when in doubt buy clean water. I'm still on it.
I tell you,
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
My Monster Lock is amrn at 18.
There you go.
Because I think amrn will be bought out. Did I say that loud enough?
Loud enough to hurt my headphones. So you think amrn is good? Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Well, now that you just sold it, yeah.
Wait a second. Lynn is telling everybody to give us a thumbs up on YouTube.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Thumbs up on YouTube.
Who's happy to be here and has 2 thumbs? This guy.
All right, look, thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Two kooky guys,
You can say old. I'm old too.
2 kooky guys that know a little bit about something.
Not stocks. We're actually both computer scientists.
A little bit about things. And a lot about nothing.
Exactly. The vlog about nothing.
Yeah. All right, so good night for now.
Good night, ladies.
We appreciate your following. And we've doubled in the last 3 months, doubled our viewership.
That's wonderful.
Incredible.
Yeah, well, we like our friends.
We started 3 months ago together, and we were averaging about 400 views. Now we're averaging 800 views.
Well,
it's pretty good.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to
if we double every 3 months, how long will it take us to hit 15,000?
You're acting as if I'm a mathematician. I'm an arithmetician. It means it's going to happen. All I know is that it will happen.
What power? Two to what power will give us?
There is a T star after which.
Come on, 2 to what power will give us 15? You can do it.
Wait, I left my log table at home. Well, good night, everybody. Good night, Dr. J. It was really good talking to you.
2 to what?
2 to what power is what? I didn't even hear what you were saying. 2 to what power is 16? Is that what you're asking?
2 to what power
is?
What's the log 15 base 2?
It's about 4.
About 4 is good enough. So
yeah, I'll
in 4 periods of 3 months, that's 1 year. We're going to
That's a year. Okay. On our anniversary, around my birthday.
Yeah, provided we started with 1,000, but we didn't.
Right.
All right, good night, all.
Most of them are your customers.
Look, I want to start with sayonara. Now, I don't know how to say it correctly in Japanese, but I'm going to try. Sayonara.
And say it in English.
Sayonara. And shalom, and au revoir, and hasta luego, and adios, and ciao, and arrivederci.
Ciao, that's what I have to do. It's getting late now.
What's more correct? Arrivederci is more correct than ciao, right?
I don't know. Whenever I hang out with people, they're more likely to say ciao than arrivederci.
Really? Okay. Ciao.
Ciao.
Good night, all.